Uber, the successful taxi app, is not acting like a multi-billion-dollar company. One of its top executives said that the company should dig up dirt on its critics. And Rob Cyran, this is just one of, what, a litany of sort of laddish acts that this company is performing. What's the problem here?
First off, this happened at a conference where the company was trying to buff its reputation among media because
good strategy.
Everyone's been saying the company's acting irresponsibly, and then he gets up there and says, "Okay, one of the critics, you know, is this reporter out in the valley, and
Silicon
she's
Valley.
accused the company of being misogynistic, and he's saying what we should do is dig up dirt on companies and their families, and then that'll silence them, give them a taste of their own medicine." And it's just the latest.
It's a pattern, right?
It's a pattern. Yeah, the company's been accused of a lot of things. For instance, one of their competitors, Lyft, is much smaller than the company. It's worth under $1 billion right now. They were going out to raise money, and the company, Uber, admitted that they went to venture capitalists and said, you know, if you don't forget, we're going to raise money in the future, so be careful. In other words, you know, if you invest with them, you probably won't be able to invest with us.
So why should investors care about this sort of
well, the thing is,
behavior?
it's not just trivial. They've been accused of calling up rides from rivals and then canceling them like thousands of times. It's a consumer brand, first off, and they're way ahead of all the rivals. And the danger is that they're starting to turn off people, and if people start using rival services, that's going to harm the brand.
Reflects obviously very badly when a top executive reflects very badly on management. And is this a well-run company?
And the management also, like, they've done things like, you know, when customers complain about things like surge pricing, they go out and they make fun of the customers on social media. It just implies kind of contempt for customers. And they don't need to do that. The thing is, they're walking away with the business in all these big markets. All they have to do is, if they just act like a mature company, they would just continue to do very well.
Well, it's kind of interesting, though. I mean, part of Uber's success, right, is attributable to this sort of willingness to break the rules.
Yeah, they sidestep the rules that are break them, basically, in a lot of places where taxi services aren't. You know, you have to do very careful rules, and they kind of say, well, we're just going to do our own kind of app, and that allowed them to get successful. But the point is, now they're raising money at $25 to $30 billion valuation.
So now they're looking like a $30 billion company.
And venture capitalists, what they typically do is they get in, they fire the founder, and they run the company by adults. The thing is, they need a bit of adult supervision here.
Interesting stuff. Thanks for that, Rob. Stay tuned for more Breaking Views tomorrow.